So that was Movin' and Groovin' off the Judge EP. You guys put that out 2014.
Correct.
So, and we're now 2016. So there's 2 years of undocumented time. What I know is, when I first started talking to you guys, that was when you were getting ready to start doing the Road to Point Fest stuff. And we were just talking on the break about how, it takes a lot of people out. It took you guys 6 years of being a band to get that far.
Yep.
Yeah.
So tell me about that whole experience, I guess. What was the first, you were in session 2? Right?
Yeah. I'm not too sure.
But, the first show was way back in, September or October, right?
Super early, yeah.
So, you went, something you really wanted, just tell me about the journey.
This year alone or, all 6 years?
Just this year. You can do all 6 years if you want.
We'll do 6 years.
Go for it. We got time.
So, it's funny you bring this up because I was just watching... me and Dylan, our guitarist, we were just watching a show from the second show that we did with our singer, and it was probably in 2014.
Where at?
It was at Pops.
Oh,
it was on one of the side stages, and it was such a bad show. We were just laughing at how badly we played, and I hope we're playing better. But yeah, so 6 years. The first 2 years, or when did we start? Anyway, it was just
senior year, at least in high school, 4 or 5 years ago.
Me, Dylan, and Kevin playing those. I think we played the Road to Point Fest 2 times during that span, and then we didn't make it. We made it to the finals, and then we lost in a really bad way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, okay, we just won't do it anymore because it's hard to do. And then just recently, we were like, okay, well, I guess we'll give it another shot. So did we do it twice?
What do you mean?
With Tyler?
Yeah, we did. I think we did it more with me as a singer than we did with Tyler.
Yeah, so we'll just say we did the Road to Point Fest twice. So we play that. We have new songs ready to go. We're playing it, and then I think we get to maybe the second round, and then it just doesn't happen. And so finally, we do this last one that we, like you said, we started in September. We played the show. We felt we played pretty well, and then we move on, play the next show, felt like we played well, and then we go on to the finals. And then the rest is history.
I gotta say, it was the strange thing. You actually were so good that your session was the only one they picked 3 bands from because they couldn't decide. And you were one of those 3.
We were listening to it. We were having band practice. And we were like, well, we're about to leave.
Picture.
Let's just wait and listen. Let's see. And they were they announced City of Parks. And I was like, oh man, they're only picking one. Then they said, who's the other one they picked? City of Parks. Isabella. And I was like, oh, they picked 2. We're definitely not in this.
They were like, we're done.
My face was just all sad. Then all of a sudden, Cornbread's like, and the judge. And I'm like, oh my God, it finally happened. 6 years, we're finally here.
We all freaked out. It was a good time.
We jumped up and down and hugged and stuff. It was obnoxious.
Sure. Yeah. I'm sure there was I guess you posted it. There was a picture of Kevin's face, the reaction, right when he heard, you could see he was looking at the radio and he turned his head and he got and it was the genuine, that was, oh God, I love that. Seriously. I was just like, yes, that's what you do it for, is to help other
those
people
moments
do that.
In life, yeah.
And with your songs, when you make somebody else feel that way, that's, but anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. So you found out you're going to grand finals.
Yeah, found out we were doing that, and then I don't know, we try to play those shows as best we can and put it all out on the line, because if you're not, then it's just pointless to be doing that stuff. And then once we found out that we had made it, it was just so weird because we had never won anything like that before.
We knew everything after that was smooth, but we were like, what do we do? We were just kind of still in shock, I guess.
Yeah, so they give us, I forget how long it took before we actually found out when it was, but we're just played a few shows in between, and then we finally get the date to play the show, and then they have that entire lineup set up for Point Fest. And I don't know if they do it based on ticket sales, or I'm not sure how they do it, but we ended up playing this one of the smaller stages, further in the back, which was fine. We had a pretty good crowd whenever we played, but just the time out there was so much fun, even with us being kind of
you were the second or third on, right?
Yeah, second.
Well, Like with our music combined with the other music, even if it didn't mix very well, it was just a lot of fun hanging out with everyone.
Wait, and you had a crowd, and I barely saw you guys all. I saw you once right after you played, and I know because you were wearing some crazy outfit.
I had blue shoes, blue pants, a blue shirt, blue sunglasses, and the guitar on stage was blue.
I mean, it's like I saw you. I noticed.
I was trying to stick out,
but I didn't see you guys for the rest of the day. Like, so I mean, you had to have had fun because you must have been moving around, or maybe you left early or something. But it was hot.
It was hot, and I was just trying to
hot.
stay hide in the shade and stuff.
Right.
And unfortunately, I mean, people may make fun of me for saying this, but we played the show. We stayed for maybe 2 hours, and then I was like, I can't be here anymore. I'm so tired. I got to drive home. I got to wake up in the morning, so I just went home and just fell asleep.
Yeah.
And also, I almost died on my way there. So
oh, well, I'm glad you didn't.
My wheel almost fell off. Like, I was telling Kevin whenever we got there, I had 3 lugs just still on the tire. 2 of them had fallen off, and 1 was about ready to fall off.
That sounds like a problem.
It was.
Have you addressed this problem?
I addressed it very well, but...
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it's an interesting story, and it shows, like you fought for it. You did it so many times, you didn't make it through, but
never give up.
Never give up. Keep doing it. Something you really wanted to do. And I mean, you had all that fun and like momentum building, and then you had some other good news around the turn of the year too, which we will discuss here in a little bit. But that kind of goes hand in hand with your tour. So, well, when's the tour kickoff?
Tour kickoff is Monday at Fubar.
Monday at Fubar. So this coming Monday.
Yep.
Yes.
And who are you playing with?
Ooh, some good bands.
Apex Shrine, Ape Machine, and our good buddies in Hard Graves.
Okay. So where are you going after that? Do you know? Do you have the I guess I can pull it up.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it don't matter. I got it. I think I remember most of it, actually. We play Fubar Monday, and then Tuesday we drive to Denver, and then we play in Denver on Wednesday, and then we head to California the next couple days.
Yeah, well, I think we have 4 dates in California.
I think we have 5.
You think?
Like, I think it's San Diego, LA, San Jose, Sacramento, and then I want to say there's one more, but I'm not too sure.
I'm about ready to pull
I don't know.
this up.
That's what I'm doing. The same thing.
So we have, it's either 3 or 4 dates in California. We'll have Phoenix.
Right after. 3 in Texas. Dallas, Houston, Austin.
Kansas City. I'm not too sure if we have a confirmed date in Oklahoma or not.
I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, I'm not 100%
We still have to make sure that that's legit. But here we go. We have St. Louis, Denver, Sacramento, Oakland, San Jose, LA, San Diego. So Kevin was right. Yeah. Phoenix, San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and Kansas City. But in between...
Houston and Kansas.
Right. It would be Oklahoma. Huh?
Yeah.
Have you been to all these places, or are some
Never.
of them going to be okay?
Nope.
So it's like exciting, like touristy stuff for you. Okay, so this is my next question, and I mean, we'll have to take a break here very shortly. We only have 2 more songs. I'll probably throw another one of your songs on there if I have to. But how did you manage to land a tour like that?
We got signed.
Yeah,
and then
you got we're gonna break. We're gonna say that and leave people hanging on, I guess. But you got signed. Yeah, let's talk about that when we come back. We'll play your next song, which was Darkest Days.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Darkest Days. Okay, so this is also off their EP on Bandcamp, Darkest Days.